So BLOCKStrain Technology Corp is being built to serve a very large need of the cannabis industry, which is visibility, verification of product. And what I mean by that is we start at the most granular level, which is the testing components. We've expedited the testing procedures for product as it goes through both those that are required, but also being able to empower producers with the ability to take their genetic verification of the product itself and being able to track that all the way through the ecosystem and being able to feed that information to the consumers or regulators or anybody who wants to have visibility to know that the product they're taking is safe, that it is exactly what they're trying to buy, which is a big problem in the industry, especially in the States where you have product that doesn't really match up to what it's supposed to be. So what we've been tackling is being able to expedite the process to be able to get good, clean product, good legal product from legal producers to legal buyers at the end of the day. And on the milestone side, what's thrilling is as a technology company, being able to work with companies like WheatMD, which has an incredible genetics framework and has a global strategy, being able to work with them hand in hand with trying to make sure that the solutions we provide to producers actually meets their needs. It's not just about having a great idea, but making sure it's really functional and of use to the producers, and then being able to make sure that that information is also very easily digestible for the consumers and the regulators and anybody that really needs to have access to it. So for us, it's really exciting to have the platform up live and live in color and be battle tested out there in the process. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for a technology company is actually having. It's not about what the idea is, but actually real functional tools. What we're tackling at BLOCKStrain for the industry is really about empowerment of testing, empowerment of verification of product, and then being able to interconnect that into a supply chain visibility solution that gives producers and regulators and consumers information about where that product is moved, and not only where the product's moved, because it's not just about track and trace, but really what the product is, the validation of the product, right? So we're using blockchain technology in order to be able to expedite that process, protect the information, and really protect the integrity of the product itself. Because for a lot of the producers, millions of dollars go into creating this intellectual property. So we create protection mechanisms. That's the beautiful part about blockchain. It's immutable, right? It'll be protected forever. But more than that, it's also incredibly efficient in transferring that information to be able to show the real supply chain enabled blockchain components to create real visibility for the industry, and at the end of the day, be able to give consumers confidence in what it is that they're buying. I think what's really exciting about this industry, and we're hitting red letter day today as we're getting royal assent, hopefully, for full legalization, is that the cannabis industry for Canada is an incredible global opportunity. But in order for that global opportunity to grow, you really need to be able to have the ability to have empower the information, right? Data is so important, as we've seen in large enterprise industries as they've grown, and it's going to be no different, we believe, in the cannabis industry as well, where the finite data points, including the genetic properties of that product, become incredibly valuable. So we need to be able to protect those. We need to be able to empower the system. But for the industry as a whole, this is going to be a global business, a global commodity business, and we really see Canada as being at the forefront of that, and we want to be a part of that. For us, it's about information and an understanding of what this technology can do. A lot like the .com era, and I think a lot like the early days of many technology sectors, there's a misunderstanding about what this product can do or what the system can be beneficial for. So for us, really the biggest challenge is education to the consumers. Getting people not to be scared of understanding what blockchain can do, and also to understand that this is not about cryptocurrency. This is not about creating some sort of monetary system. It's really about protecting information and data and making systems run more efficiently. We believe that this is the most important aspect of the cannabis industry in order for it to be able to grow. You have to be able to have clean, verified product. You have to be able to eliminate the risk and eliminate the uncertainty for consumers, for regulatory bodies, for the producers themselves. There's a lot of unknowns still in this growing industry, and as we've seen with other more sophisticated industries, data and information about that industry can empower it for its overall growth. So for us, the integrity of the information, the integrity of the product is really what's at stake here in order to be able to make sure the industry is respected and honestly given the opportunity to grow in other jurisdictions beyond Canada. we're at the infancy. There's an opportunity to be a part of the most finite data point that exists in cannabis, which is the product itself, and being able to create visibility of that. And that, for us, is an incredible value proposition because our business grows as the industry grows. Our business grows as the market grows. Our business grows as more product goes through the cycle and the ecosystem. Our opportunity for growth scales with that. And so for investors who are part of this in the early days, it's exciting because there is a technology adoption curve that comes along with any new sector, especially when you're providing solutions. We're a solution-based company. It's not about what we do, it's about why we do it, what we're serving in the industry, what purpose. And for those that are a part of this with us, we hope to see them be a part of that incredible curve of growth as the market really grows and hopefully expands around the world. For us, this is about not only being in the public sector and being able to have investors around the world being a part of what we're doing, but there's an incredible amount of integrity that goes along with the TSX, an incredible amount of understanding that you're part of something that requires a great deal of scrutiny to be within the market itself. And for us, it is a incredible opportunity to have great exposure on a global scale.